Hi, everybody. Hope you're all well wherever you are. I'm not feeling very good today. Um, it's been a rough, I'd say right now, 24 hours. Um, I didn't sleep well last night. And I don't know exactly why, except that I felt very nauseous. Um, like really, I thought I was gonna get sick during the night. I felt pretty sick to my stomach. And I only had I had a cup of tea and a piece of toast before bed, and that was it. But I just felt during the night quite nauseous. And then I just couldn't fall asleep. Or actually, I did fall asleep reading, but I was asleep for probably 20 minutes when I woke up. And because I was reading, and I woke up and my iPad was on my lap, and but only 20 minutes had passed, so I couldn't read anymore. So I just turned it off and just lay down and watched a couple of videos on YouTube, which I do. Kind of helps me relax. And but I just couldn't fall asleep. And it was going on 2:15, 2:30. Um, and I think I finally fell asleep somewhere around 3 o'clock. But all this time, part of it was that I was really nauseous. And so I woke up. My alarm went off around 7:30 when I take my medication. And when that goes off at 7:30, I'm just like in another world. I am so groggy, and it's hard to move because I'm so stiff and in pain. And so I just take my medication, which includes pain medicine, and then I lay back down, and I usually look at a couple things on the news, online, or listen to an iPod, not iPod, podcast. I don't even know. A podcast. And most of the time there's some Buddhist topic because it just, you know, helps me feel better to hear that, some kind of teaching. And then usually I fall back asleep. And I did today until about 10 o'clock. And I made myself get up because what I wanted to do today, what I was planning on trying to do today, was go food shopping at my local Trader Joe's, which is about 5, 6 blocks maybe from where I live. And so that was my thought. I don't make plans anymore. I just have thoughts and then see how it goes. So I woke up and I got up and didn't feel terrible. I mean, I still, except for the stiffness and stuff, but my stomach was, you know, I wasn't hungry, but I ate a little bit of breakfast, a little bit of cereal, had a cup of decaf coffee, and then it hit. Then I started having diarrhea and cramps really bad. So I went to the bathroom a couple times, quite a lot, and then I decided, okay, I'm gonna sit and meditate. So I sat and meditated for a little bit, and then had to run to the toilet. Got to the toilet, more diarrhea. So I'm thinking, oh, it's not looking good for going shopping today, is it? So I thought, okay, let me lay down. So after I went to the bathroom that time, I laid down and laid flat in bed and just waited to see what would happen. And I actually fell asleep not deep asleep, but I did fall asleep, probably for about 15, 20 minutes. And then I woke up and my stomach, everything seemed quiet. I wasn't feeling sick to my stomach. I wasn't feeling cramping. I wasn't hearing all the gurgling going on. And so I thought, well, I will try to walk there and I will see what happens. I would take a bus there, but there's no bus that goes there directly from right here. I have to walk a couple blocks to the bus, to get off the bus, to walk a couple blocks. So I'd end up walking nearly as far if I went and took a bus to go to Trader Joe's. So I walked, and I just thought, I'll start out. If I can't do it, I can't do it. So I started walking, felt so exhausted already, just tired. But I walked very, very slow, just really slow. And after I had to stop probably every 50, 60 feet just to take a breath. And then when I got about a block and a half away, I realized I was probably not going to just drop dead, which is sometimes how it feels. And I wasn't having any signs of more diarrhea. So I continued to walk on, just walk very, very slowly. And after a while, it was, again, another sunny day. It was warm in the sun, but not more, it was mild in the shade. And it was a nice, gentle breeze. And I realized as I was walking very, really slow for somebody walking in the city. And I realized I'm kind of enjoying this. Feel the breeze against my face and not in any kind of a hurry, not in a rush, just taking my time, moseying around, looking at the buildings, at the people walking by, and it was pleasant. I felt pleasant. I thought, well, that's good. So I kept going, and then when I got about a block away from the store, I started getting really tired. Like I'd stopped along the way, even all along the way, but I was getting like, oh boy, I'm getting really tired now. But I was only a block away, and so I at least got to get there now, which I did. Got in there, really took my time, just went very slowly, got some things that I needed. And by the end of it, I was like, I got to get out of here. I just got to get out. Not that I felt like I was going to have diarrhea or anything, or be sick, but I needed to get out because I was just running out of all my energy. And I just needed to get out of the store into the air. So I got out and I had to walk a block and a half to get the bus because I was not about to walk home with groceries. I have a cart, but I couldn't do it. I just wouldn't have been able to make it home. So I walked again very slowly down to where the bus stop is. And fortunately or unfortunately, I had to wait there a while for the bus to come. I say fortunately, maybe just because it gave me time to catch my breath. But then I'm waiting a while and I'm like, oh my God, I really need to sit down. And so anyway, the bus came finally. Got on. Fortunately, it was a nice lady sitting next to me that we chit-chatted, older woman, and got to chit-chatting. And that's always very pleasant when that happens. And then got off at my stop. Had a whole other block to come back up to where I live. Dragging my butt. I'm telling you, pulling this cart and dragging my butt. And I remember, and I get off the bus, and I felt really sad. I felt really, really sad, because I thought, I think that's it. I think that's the end of my being able to walk to the store. And it made me really sad, because it's kind of one of the things I do in a given week that I like. Walking. I like going to the grocery store. I like shopping for food that I'm going to make. So I felt sad. Now, I'm not saying I won't be able to go back, I don't think, to Trader Joe's, because like I said, there's no easy way to get the bus, an easy way to get there. It's just too much of a, like I said, I'm more than halfway there by the time I've gotten to the bus and back, and it's just too much. So there's still a couple stores I can probably make it to by bus, because my walking days to the store, they're over as of today. That's a huge deal for me. Huge. It's not just sad that I can't walk like as much as I'd like to, but and go to the store and do something I like to do, but it's also sad in that now I'm quickly seems to be getting to the part where I'm going to have to start depending on other people. That does not tickle me. I'm just, that's not me. Never was, never has been, but I guess that's another experience I'm going to start having soon. I'll see if I can get to the other stores by the bus next time I need to go. We'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I'm either going to have to get groceries delivered, or I'm going to have to ask somebody to get them for me, or what have you. I don't know. That's to be seen. But it really does tell me that things are really moving in the direction of the end of my life. They're actually perceptively going in that direction. Excuse me. So anyway, I got up, back. I was exhausted by the time I got back. I just heated up something I made yesterday for lunch and actually ate it in bed and then lay down to take a nap. Again, I didn't sleep very much, a little bit, but I laid down, I read, I tried to sleep a little bit, at least relax. Then I had a little more diarrhea this evening, just a little bit though, it wasn't too bad. My appetite is getting much worse, and my desire even to eat is, quickly diminishing. So, that's where it's at today. Rough day. I'm really tired now, and I want to go lay down, read a little bit, maybe have some toast and tea again before bed, and then call it a night. Anyway, I'm exhausted physically. I haven't eaten a lot today. Been pooping a lot today. I'm sad. But I'm, otherwise, it sounds strange to say it, but otherwise mentally I'm okay. I'm exhausted, I'm a little sad, but I'm basically okay. Physically, I am not, but mentally, I'm okay. I'm at peace. Let's put it that way. And you can be sad and be at peace at the same time, or at peace with being sad even. But I'm at peace with where things are. So that's enough for me. I'm tired. Click a like, a thumbs up, whatever. Oh, whatever you want to do. It really doesn't matter. It's just sometimes it's nice to know that somebody's listening. But either way, I enjoy talking about this stuff. It helps me. So thank you for listening, and I wish you a good evening. Until next time. Okay, good night.